Welcome back to Caldwell, Idaho, here at Wolf Field. Tonight we'll watch the home Sawtooth Sockeyes take on the competitors' showcase team. It's a little bit warmer tonight than it has been in the past few nights. It's a nice, comfortable 81 degrees here in Caldwell. Take a quick look at the Sawtooth Sockeyes lineup today. On the bump for the Sox is going to be number 25, Kyler Saunders. Behind the dish for the Sockeyes, going to be Dane Bradshaw. Haven't seen him in a couple games. Over at first, Kason O'Neill. Second base, Lance Anderson. Shortstop for the Sockeyes, number 22, Ethan He. Over there at third, another face we haven't seen in a while, number 33, Grant Carey. Holding it down in left field is Ryder Cutlip, number 20. Right field for the Sockeyes is going to be Seth Ryberg, and down there at center is going to be Carter Walsh. Sockeyes just ended their series against the San Francisco Seals on Tuesday night. Sockeyes won that series 3-1, dropped the second game, but were able to close out the last two games. Looking at some of the stats that the Sockeyes put up against the Seals, put up an average of 8 runs a game, so their offense was no problem for the Sockeyes. And the pitching staff greatly contributed as well as we watched this first pitch from Saunders. That one low, so it'll be ball one. As I was saying, the pitching staff for the Sockeyes, they only allowed a little over 4 runs a game. Easy to see how the Sockeyes were able to pull out 3 of those 4 games. The pitching for the Sockeyes was consistently a positive point for them. They rallied in 46 strikeouts in those 4 games. Saunders behind 2-1 in this count. So 46 strikeouts, and they only let up 31 hits, as that one's fouled off by the leadoff hitter, Brooks Rasmussen. Offense was also no struggle for the Sockeyes. Batted .282 as a team throughout those 4 games in that series. Saunders delivers that one, fouled off. So it's 2-2 now here with no outs. As a team, the Sockeyes were able to put together 37 hits, 8 of which were extra base hits. That one just outside, so Saunders facing a 3-2 count here, trying to put away the first batter of the game. That pitch fouled off. So we'll do that one more time. 3-2 count. The Seals, when facing Sockeye pitchers, were only .220 batting average. That one fouled off as well. So Rasmussen not trying to go down here without a fight. Staying alive to see the 3-2 count again. The pitch, that one will be fouled off yet again. Nice play made down there by our third base protector, protecting our fan zone over there on the third baseline. Saunders delivers. That one low, so Rasmussen will take his base. First batter of the game for the Sockeyes is going to reach, or for the competitors rather, will reach first on a walk. Sockeyes were able to limit batters on walks in that last series against the Seals. They only let up 11 walks. So now it'll be Brady Rasmussen batting after Brooks. 0-0 swinging, so that'll be strike one. Haven't seen a ton of Saunders on the mound for the Sockeyes. Typically you'll find him over there at third base. That one ripped foul over to the third baseline, so we'll see an 0-2 count here for Saunders. Saunders pretty consistent at the plate for the Sockeyes in that past series against the Seals. He batted .250. He was able to get in a handful of RBIs as well. So runner on first for Saunders. 0-2, looking to put him down, potentially roll 2. That one fouled off, way out of here, so it'll be the 0-2 count yet again. Ball boy bringing out his fair share of balls to the ump as he scurries off. So nobody down here for the Sockeyes in the first inning, top of the first. Looking to get away Rasmussen, potentially roll up 2 to get both the Rasmussens out. Saunders exhales, throws this one. Off-speed pitch, but he couldn't get all of that one, so it's going to be a ball. That one inside to Rasmussen, so it's a 1-2 count now. Saunders. That one over to third. Carey to Anderson, trying to roll 2 here, and they get the double play. Nice play from Carey over there at third. Corrals that one, gets it over to Anderson, steps on the bag, and then throws it over to O'Neill for the out. So that'll be a double play here for the Sockeyes in the early innings, retiring both of the Rasmussens. Lance Anderson over there at second, taking a second to tie his shoe. So there's nobody on for the competitors anymore. A little bit of damage control. That one fouled, or grounded rather, over to third. Grant Carey making his first play of his hiatus. That one is going to reach first. So that one drops over in front of the left fielder. Carey was out this last series with an injury to his hand, so he's making his return today over there at third base.
Left fielder, number 7, Cooper Nixon.
Now up to bat, Cooper Nixon for the competitors, playing left field today. So just like that, the competitors able to get a guy back on first with that hit, landing just in front of the left fielder. Swing and a miss there. So it's an 0-1 count here, 2 down for Saunders, looking to end the inning and get those bats up for the Sockeyes. That one grounded over to Carey again. He's going to elect to throw to third. One hops it to him in time for the out. So the Sockeyes, just like that, retire the top of the first inning. We'll be right back with the leadoff batter for the Sockeyes. Back here in the bottom of the first, Sockeyes with their first chance to put some runs up on the board. They were able to put up a 0 there, pitching-wise. So leading off for the Sockeyes is number 2, Carter Walsh. Walsh, the speedy utility man for the Sockeyes. Plays infield, outfield, and throws on the bump for the Sox. Watches strike 1 go by him. So Walsh on the season is batting Has the second highest batting average for the Sockeyes. He's batting .340 this year. As he waits the next pitch, leaves that one outside. Walsh will be attending Northwest Nazarene University next year in Nampa, Idaho. Played his last season at Timberline High School. As he awaits the 1-1 pitch. That one catches the outside of the strike zone, so it's going to be a 1-2 count now. Nobody down. Taking a look at the competitors today, on the mound for them is Spencer Warner. Warner sets to throw the 1-2. That one nearly hits Walsh in the head, but instead he's able to move out of the way, so it's going to be a 2-2 count. Tried to throw an off-speed pitch there and just lost it a little bit. Dangerous pitch nevertheless. So it's 2-2 here in the bottom of the first. First batter up for the Sockeyes. Walsh trying to get a leadoff hit. Hits that one right back at the pitcher, but he can't glove it, and we all know that Walsh is going to be there in time. Any fumble in the infield, and Walsh is going to be there. So just like that, he reaches first. Runner on for the Sockeyes. Now stepping up in the box, number 18, Seth Ryberg. Ryberg attending Point Loma Nazarene University. Walsh gets his lead over there at first. Something to keep your eye on. A potential steal from Walsh. Warner delivers the first pitch of the at-bat. That one's outside. So Ryberg batting .250 on the season. He's been one of the more consistent bats for the Sockeyes as of late. In that last series against the Seals, he batted .308. He was 4 for 13 on the series as he waits the next pitch. That one inside. Gets himself ahead of the count 2-0. As I was saying, Ryberg also able to put in 2 extra base hits. So he was a huge contributor for the Sockeyes. Also able to get 3 runners batted in. Really doing a good job up at the plate as of late, trying to continue that trend here. Shows bunt. That one gets away from him, trying to check on Walsh over at first. But damage control done as the right fielder able to stop Walsh from going. So Ryberg showing bunt there. Pulls it back. That one will be a ball. Just like that. 3-0 count. Trying to get 2 on here with a walk. Warner stares at the catcher and throws the next pitch. Called for a strike. So now it's a hitter's count here for Ryberg. Ryberg is playing right field for the Sockeyes today. Somebody who can make his fair share of plays in the outfield. 3-1 count here. Facing Warner. Off-speed pitch. Before he knew it, Walsh was in there over at second. Didn't even see him take off. So that one will be a strike. But Walsh advances to second nonetheless. And it's going to be a full count here. Seth Ryberg, number 18 at the dish. Looking to do some damage here with a runner now in scoring position. Did he go? Appeal, and they say he didn't. So that one's going to be a ball. Close call there. But Ryberg is going to reach first on a walk. Nice start here for the Sockeyes early. Really good spot to be in as number 22, Ethan He, steps up to the plate for the Sockeyes. Ethan He, batting .293 on the season, attends Utah Tech University along with a few of the other guys on the Sockeyes. He awaits the first pitch. That one going to get away from the catcher as he goes careening off of the umpire's head. So both runners are going to advance. That one will be a ball when it's all said and done. Catcher going to check on the umpire just to make sure he's still okay. Wild pitch. Sockeyes able to take advantage of it a little bit there, advancing both guys. So just like that, Ethan He Goes from runners on first and second to runners on second and third. A really good spot to be in to get runs up early. Warner delivers that one outside. So it's 2-0 now here in the bottom of the first. Still nobody down. Sockeyes feeling good about the spot they're in. Ethan He, somebody who can get guys going. If he puts a ball in play here, likely going to score one. Get it down for a hit, and you might score two. 2-0 count here. Thought about going on that one, but he's going to leave it down. So a 3-0 count, just like that.
So 2-1.
Check that 2-1 count. That one went down as a strike. Warner for the competitors. Up on the rubber, throws the next pitch. He lifts that one into right center field. That one's going to drop. Walsh takes off from third. Ryberg sits down at third base, but that'll be a RBI single from Ethan He, advancing both runners. Sockeyes quick to get on the board. Nice piece of hitting there from He. Takes that one into opposite field in the right center gap. Drops down. Walsh tags up from third. And just like that, the Sockeyes are up 1-0. And in steps Ryder Cutlip, playing left field today for the Sockeyes. Number 20, with the highest batting average on the Sockeyes. Throughout the entire season, he's maintained a .417 batting average. As he awaits the first pitch of this at-bat. That one called for a strike. Caught He running, but unable to get an out there. Ryberg tempted him, looking like he was going to go home, but instead he went back, couldn't make the throw to third, and He is going to be safely in at second. A little bit of trickery on the bags there from the Sockeyes. That pitch was called a strike for Cutlip, so he's in here swinging the bat at an 0-1 pitch. This one from Warner. Well inside, no movement on the bags for the Sockeyes that time. Cutlip deviated a little bit from his .417 average in this past series. He was only able to, I say only sparingly, he was able to bat .286. That one in the dirt and gets away from the catcher. So both runners advance. Ryberg comes around and tags home plate for a second run of the game for the Sockeyes. Cutlip was 4 for 14 at the plate against the Seals in that last series. Tally that one up, 286 behind the plate. Staring here at a 2-1 pitch. Still a guy on base looking to come home. Leaves that one outside. So it's a 3-1 hitters count here for Cutlip, a guy who likes to go gap to gap, put the ball anywhere he needs to score runners. Looking to do so here. This pitch outside, so take your base. Cutlip going to make it over the first there on a walk. Game getting a little out of control here for Warner if he doesn't be careful. Upstepping for the Sockeyes for the first time in a long time. Number 33, Grant Carey.
Third baseman, number 33, Grant Carey.
Carey playing at Tarleton State College baseball. This past summer, he was able to play for Great Britain's World Baseball Classic team. That one fouled off quickly, down 0-1 in the count. Still nobody out for the Sockeyes. Runners on the corners. A lot of baseball left to be played here in the bottom of the first for the Sockeyes. Carey looking to do some damage in his first at-bat of the homestand. Warner going to check on Cutlip over there at first base. Nothing doing for him. So as Warner steps back on the rubber, he's looking at an 0-1 count here. Nobody down, facing number 33, Grant Carey. That one gets away from him again. So both runners are going to advance. And Ethan He this time is going to come across and score for the Sockeyes. So just like that, 3-0 here. Only one earned run. The other two have been on errant pitches from Warner. So a guy now on second base. Carey didn't have to do anything to get that run in. Looking to do so here, though. Warner. Carey thought about going that time, but it's going to be a strike. 1-2 now for Carey. Still nobody out in the inning for the Sockeyes, and a guy still remains in scoring position. Warner to Carey. Nice off-speed pitch. Puts away Carey. So that's the first out of the inning that the competitors are able to generate.
Now batting, attending Utah Tech University, the designated hitter, number 23.
So now up to
Grady
bat for the
Daniels.
Sockeyes. DHing today, normally at first base, number 23, Grady Daniels. Daniels, so far on the season, is batting .293. Looking to keep that high batting average up here with his first AB. Nice breaking pitch there from Warner as he's able to deliver the first strike of the AB. Daniels patiently waiting for the next pitch. That time the breaking ball gets away from him for a ball, so it's going to be a 1-1 count now for Daniels. Daniels played his last season at Skyview High School. Will play his senior season at Skyview in this next spring semester. Swing and a miss there. After which he will be attending Utah Tech University in St. George, Utah, along with Sockeye teammate Ethan He. Daniels watches that next pitch go by for a ball. So Warner here with a 2-2 count, one guy down. Double play ball is not in play here. That one watches ball, or strike three rather, go by. So Daniels will go back to the dugout, relaying a little bit of information to the guy on deck.
31 is that?
Now steps up for the Sockeyes, number 31,
Now batting,
Dane
attending
Bradshaw.
Oregon Tech, the catcher, number 31. Dane
Bradshaw. Attending Oregon Tech University.
Okay.
Catching today. He did not play in that SEAL series, but he's back in action today. Tips that one off a little bit, so it'll be strike one.
I'll fix it in a minute.
Bradshaw behind the plate for the Sockeyes today. Haven't seen him in action in some time, so it's good to see him back today. Long inning here for the Sockeyes to get the game going. They've already got 3 runs on the board, looking to add on to that total. Off-speed pitch is behind him, so the runner's going to advance to third. Off-speed stuff a little bit iffy here for Warner. Sometimes it goes down for a strike, and other times he's completely lost control of that pitch. So it's 1-1 here. Bradshaw awaits the next one, and that one hits him on the side. So Bradshaw is going to reach first. Hit by pitch. Runners on the corners now
No, we'll be 5-6.
as we await the next batter for the Sockeyes. This time it's number 15,
Now batting,
Kason O'Neal.
College of Southern Idaho. First baseman, number 15, Kason O'Neal.
O'Neal playing first base today for the Sockeyes. Saw him a little bit on the mound in that last series against the Seals, a little bit over at first, and DHing a few times as well. That one's going to be low and in the dirt, so he watches ball one go by. Base hit scores here for O'Neal. looking to add on to that 3-run total. Warner adjusts himself and throws. That one driven well into right field, but it's going to be caught by the right fielder, Brady Rasmussen. Going to retire the side here for the Sockeyes. So a good inning, good opening to the game for the Sockeyes, able to tack on 3 runs early, looking to keep this pitching display going as Saunders comes back up. We'll be right back with the top of the 2nd inning here in Caldwell, Idaho. Back here in the top of the 2nd inning, Kyler Saunders remains on the mound for the Sockeyes.
First baseman, number 19, Hunter Cole.
Leading off for the competitors, Cooper Pohl. Sockeyes looking to continue this pitching performance. Competitors unable to score in the top of the 1st. Saunders looking to repeat that as he throws the first pitch. That one popped up. Going to drift out of play, and O'Neal can't make a play on it, so that one will be fouled off. Much more baseball weather like today here in Caldwell. We've had a couple of cold days past few games. Today we're in this sitting comfortably in the 80s. Pull back up, awaits the next pitch. Saunders delivers it. That one swung on. Big swing and a big miss there. Saunders able to fool him there that time with the off-speed stuff. So it's 0-2 now, nobody down, looking to get this first batter out. Number 19, Pohl, awaits the next pitch. Weak ground ball over to second, or shortstop rather. He makes the play comfortably. So that'll retire the first batter. One guy down here in the top of the 2nd.
Now batting, attending the University of Texas at Dallas.
Second time so far in this game that Saunders is able to create some weak contact over to the left side of the infield. Third time, actually. Carey made 2 plays in that 1st inning. He able to make one in the 2nd. That pitch just outside the strike zone for Saunders. This next pitch hit right to Carey off the dirt. He's going to make the throw, and nice play from everybody involved. Carey with a nice little scoop over there at third. And then O'Neal lays out for that catch. So 2 guys quickly down. Sockeyes trying to roll through the top of the second to get those hot bats back up. And now for the competitors, Jack Ingraham. 2 guys down. Saunders looking to get this third batter up. That one just misses. So it's a 1-0 count here. 2 guys down. Saunders. Next offering is also going to be low. Saunders able to only throw 25 pitches to this point. He's really cruising right now. That one hit weakly. He corrals that one. High throw out of the way. So O'Neal can't get to that one. So he's going to reach on a throwing error from He. Does a good job to keep it in front of him and make the stop there, but unable to make the throw over to O'Neal. That one well over his head.
The catcher, number 5, Jeremy Underwood.
So now up to bat for the competitors, the catcher, Jeremy Underwood. Saunders got a guy on first. This pitch swung on and missed. So 2 guys down here in the top of the second. Saunders looking to retire this side and get those bats back up to try and keep this lead going. That one hit over to Anderson. He's going to quickly tag second, and just like that, the inning is over. So 4 batters faced there for the Sockeyes. Saunders retires 3 of the 4. Sockeyes will be back up here in the bottom of the second. We'll be right back with more action here from Wolf Field.
Columbia Basin.
Back here in the bottom of the second inning, leading off this time for the Sockeyes, the second baseman, number 3, Lance Anderson. Anderson able to end the top of the second with that play over there at second. That one's going to catch the outside of the strike zone. Strike 1. So Anderson didn't see a ton of action in this past series against the Seals as he weakly fouls that one off. Pitcher's going to make the play to get the first out of the inning there. Quick out for the competitors. So it's 1 guy down already. Now up steps the top of the lineup for the Sockeyes already. Number 2, Carter Walsh. If you'll remember, the top of the bottom of the first, Walsh was able to reach first on an infield single. So he's 1 for 1 on the day. Watch his strike one go by. Warner already thrown 36 pitches to this point. Sockeyes really making him work up there on the mound. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch is going to be in there for a strike.
Yeah, right.
Walsh in here watching the 0-2. That time tried to go back to that same off-speed pitch, but can't control that one, so it's going to be a ball. So now Walsh steps back in the box, facing a 1-2 count. Warner delivers. Freezes him up. That one looked a little bit low, but they're going to be calling it for a strike. So Walsh is sent down looking for a quick 2 outs here for the competitors. Now for his second appearance at the plate, number 18, playing right field, Seth Ryberg. Ryberg reached on a walk in the bottom of the first. 2 guys down, trying to get something going with 2 outs. Looping off-speed pitch. That one's going to be outside for a ball. When you take a look at where Ryberg's hitting the ball, he's heavy on the pull hitting. Look to see if that trend might continue here as he watches ball 2 go by. Warner just crossed the 40 pitch mark. Delivers his 42nd. That one in for a strike, so Ryberg gets to lift the bat off of his shoulder in this at-bat. 2 guys down. Ryberg swings on that one, lightly chopped over to second. Easy out there for the competitors. So a quick 3 outs, and the Sockeyes will be back up on the mound as we enter the top of the 3rd inning. We will be right back after this break. Welcome you back to Wolf Field in the top of the 3rd inning. Now up for the competitors, the 9-hole, Braxton Harrison. Harrison playing second base here today for the competitors. Saunders remains on the mound, delivers the first pitch of the AB, that one low. Quickly releases that second one, that time in for a strike. Catches the top of the zone. So a really quick second inning for both teams. Harrison swing and miss there. Saunders approaching the 30 pitch mark as he winds and throws. Swing and a miss, drop 3rd strike. Harrison's going to be tagged out. So strike out there from Kyler Saunders to get the first guy down. So the top of the order back here for the competitors. Center fielder Brooks Rasmussen
Now batting, attending Metro State.
reached on a walk in the
Brooks Rasmussen.
top of the first inning. Saunders delivers that one low and outside. Sockeyes still remain with a 3-0 lead. And that pitch is going to be away for a ball as well. Saunders trying to get back into this count against Rasmussen. Already walked him once today. Tries to lay that one down for a bunt, but he fouls it off. So Rasmussen will collect his bat and re-step the box. Saunders winds and kicks. Rasmussen leaves that one away for ball 3, so it's a 3-1 count now. One guy down. Saunders. Rasmussen pops that one up. And just like that, the count's full. 3-2. One guy down. Saunders looking to get this guy out quickly as he did the first batter. That one popped up right to the left fielder. Cutlip makes the play. So it's a quick 2 outs here for the Sockeyes. Competitors not able to get much going to this point. Saunders really locking it down up there on the mound.
Now batting, attending Lesson Community College.
So now for his second AB of the day,
Rasmussen.
playing right field, Brady Rasmussen. That pitch outside gets away from Saunders a little bit. Saunders attends Northwest Nazarene University. Kicks and throws in the dirt. Really picking up the tempo here on the mound. Trying to mow down these batters. 2 guys down, looking to get the third. But quickly finds himself in a 3-0 hole. See if he can climb the ladder a bit to get this count back in his favor. Kicks and throws. Watches as strike 1 goes by. Not a bit of wind here in Caldwell on this 80-degree day. That one low, so Rasmussen will take his base on a walk as it brings up the 3-hole hitter, Kyle Shabbat.
Now batting, attending St. Martin's University. Third baseman, number 11, Kyle Shabbat.
So now a guy on first. Fresh count here. That one called for a strike. So Saunders able to get ahead of the count this time with that first pitch. Saunders taking a peek over there at first to see if anything's going on. Throws that one. Hits straight to the center fielder. Walsh able to put a glove on it, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So the Sockeyes able to end the 3rd, top of the 3rd, as they will welcome their bats up as we enter the bottom of the 3rd inning when we are back here at Wolf Field. So a pitching change for the competitors attending University of Jamestown. Powers.
Are we doing the hot dogs?
Hot dog special. So the same thing. Okay. What's on the list?
Kyle Powers on the mound now. Sockeyes were able to make quick work of Warner. He got all the way up to 50 pitches in just 3 innings. Pretty good job for the Sockeyes. So now, trying to tack on something here as we enter the bottom of the third. Sockeyes leading 3-0, trying to add on to that lead. In steps number 22, Ethan He. Ethan He was 2 for 10 in this last series against the Seals, shying of his usual 293 batting average. That first pitch is going to be called outside for a ball. So he able to get ahead of the count. In his last at-bat, he was able to hit one and put it right between the center and right fielder. As he pops that one up, it'll drift out of foul territory. Nobody's making a play on that. But in his last at-bat, he was able to get an RBI single. He put it right between the center fielder and the right fielder to score the first run of the game for the Sockeyes, and the only earned run to this point for the Sox. Looking to add to that 1-hit total, trying to get his second one here, facing a 1-1 count, nobody down. Nice off-speed stuff there, in for a strike. He playing shortstop today for the Sockeyes. Hits that one, line drive over towards left field. So he's got it going so far today. Reaches on a single, leadoff single. And the Sockeyes looking to get this one going. Ethan He now 2 for 2 on the day with that swing and hit. So in steps number 20, Ryder Cutlip. Cutlip played his last season at Owyhee High School in Boise, Idaho. He'll attend his senior season this next year at Owyhee, and after which he will attend Gonzaga University in Spokane, Washington. So he gets his lead over there at first, swing and a miss there on the first offering to Cutlip. Talked about it a little bit earlier on his first AB, but Cutlip really somebody who can work gap to gap. Likes to favor the pull as they're going to check on He over there at first. Favors the pull hit a little bit as he likes to drive him into right field, but he can do it in opposite field as well. Not somebody who's going to hit a ton of balls over the fence, but when he gets a hold of a ball, it's a hot line drive. Just like that one, drops right in front of the center fielder to advance the runner to second. He thought about maybe trying to get over to third, but instead he's going to park himself over there at second base. So Cutlip gets a hit there. Quick 2 hits here for the Sockeyes, getting the bases going. 2 guys on here for number 33, Grant Carey.
Third baseman, number 33, Grant Carey.
Carey 0 for 1 to this point, struck out on his last AB. Looking to get something going. That is his first AB in a while. Hasn't played so far at home since that last first homestand. Lifts that one up. Shallow right field. Could be trouble, but the right fielder, Rasmussen, able to put the squeeze on it. So 1 pitch out there for Powers on the mound. So Carey's retired. Now up steps for the Sockeyes, number 23, Grady Daniels.
Now batting, attending Utah Tech University, the designated hitter, number 23, Grady Daniels.
As previously stated, Daniels played at Skyview High School in Nampa, Idaho this last year. But in that season, he was able to win 4A SIC Player of the Year for the conference. Lets that one go. Daniels with a pretty memorable moment in that last series against the Seals. He was able to drive in a bases clearing double with loaded bases. Watches that one go through. He's going to return to second. Cutlip gets caught in a pickle there. He's going to be out trying to go to second, but he's going to advance to third. So that's 2 guys down now for the Sockeyes. Grady let that one go through. So it's going to be a 2-0 count now. 2 guys down. Runner on third. The runner is Ethan He. Daniels totaled 3 RBIs in that series against the Seals. Looking to add one here. Hits that one right back at Powers weakly. Easy play. Oh, but it's fumbled over there at first base. So that'll be an error, but it'll score the 4th run of the game. Wow, strange occurrence there. Powers able to corral that weak hit. Took his time, scooped that one over to first, but the first baseman was just unable to put the squeeze on that one. So an error by the first baseman grants Daniels real estate over there at first base. So what should have ended the inning instead extends the inning and gets the Sockeyes a run. So now is Dane Bradshaw in for the Sockeyes, the catcher. Trying to take his licks here. Watches ball 1 go by. Sockeyes looking to take even more advantage of that mishap by the first baseman. They're going to check on Daniels over there at first. No movement there from Daniels. So Bradshaw did not play in that last series against the Seals. Drives that one well to left field. That one's going to be extra bases. Daniels on his horse reaches third base. So it's going to be a double here for Dane Bradshaw. Nice piece of hitting there. If you look at Bradshaw, likes to favor that pull as he does there. Good piece of hitting. So 2-out rally incoming for the Sockeyes. 2 guys in scoring position. And up steps number 15, Kason O'Neal. O'Neal playing first base. He's 0 for 1 to this point, but he's got guys in scoring position. Chance to tack on more runs and extend this 4-0 lead. So Daniels, the lead runner over there at third. Powers, first pitch is going to be a ball. Daniels at third, and then it's Bradshaw over there at second after that stand-up double he had at that last AB. O'Neal, the next offering, swings and misses. So it's going to be a 1-1 count. Bottom of the third, still 2 outs here, but the Sockeyes were given life with that mishap over there at first base. O'Neal lifts the bat off of his shoulder, faces that next pitch, in for a strike. Nice off-speed stuff there from Powers. Kind of froze O'Neal at the dish. O'Neal knows that a base hit will score, likely too. Weak foul ball to stay alive. So it's 1-2 count here, 2 outs. Kason O'Neal, the first baseman, up to bat for the Sockeyes, looking to do some damage, added damage. 2 guys in scoring position. He's licking his chops at the prospect of 2 RBIs with a hit here. The 1-2, lifted, foul territory. So we'll do that again. 1-2 count when O'Neal steps back in the box. Powers has thrown 17 pitches so far this inning. O'Neal awaits the 18th. That one hit well to center field, but there's a guy under it, Rasmussen, able to glove that one. So a little bit of a weird inning there for the Sockeyes, but they're able to score a run on the error over there at first base. Sockeyes will re-enter this inning, or re-enter the game in the top of the 4th inning. back on the mound looking to keep this shutout going. We'll be right back as we await the top of the fourth.
One Sockeye. For the competitors.
Back here in the top of the fourth inning, a pitching change for the Sockeyes.
NNU.
That one in for a strike. So it's number 40, Evan Massey, a fan favorite from Boise, Idaho. Massey, a commanding presence on the mound, standing at 6'7", 230. One of the many tall players that play on the mound for the Sockeyes. That one fouled off. So Massey attends Ottawa, Arizona University. Here able to get that 0-2 count. Massey able to get ahead of the first batter here, looking to get that first out. That one popped up right field. Ryberg loses it, can't make a play. One hops the wall, so that one's going to be extra bases. So that one, a double leading off the inning for the competitors. Nobody down. First guy up. Hits that one into right field. Ryberg kind of just lost that one. And that will be the way the inning starts.
Now batting. Attending North Carolina Wesleyan. First baseman. Number 19.
So
Hunter
Massey,
Cole.
somebody who creates a lot of strikeouts. He's up near the top of strikeouts totaled for the Sockeyes. He's got 18 to this point. So somebody who creates a lot of swings and a lot of misses. That one catches the inside of the zone. So runner on second here. Massey looking to do some damage control. This pitch fouled off, so it's an 0-2 count now. Massey trying to get the first out of the inning. Massey pitched a total of 18 innings so far for the Sockeyes, so a regular occurrence, or a regular attendee on the mound. That one in for a strike. Freezes him up, so that's another strikeout. Add that to the total for Massey. Able to put that guy away in 3 pitches. Freezes him for a backwards K.
University of Texas at Dallas.
So one guy down now from Massey. Able to find his footing a little bit there. Guy's still over on second. New batter in here for the competitors. Massey, the first pitch. That one outside.
Yes. I'm all good, actually. Another water would be awesome. Thank you. I need the chicken Caesar wrap, please. Could I also get a water?
So the lefty deals again. That one fouled off. Just foul. That one stayed along the foul ball line. Just bounced out. So it'll be 1-1 now. One guy down.
The wrap? No. Oh, the sandwich. Fries? Yeah. And sauce?
So Massey up on the bump. 1-1 count. Looking to get the second out of the inning.
Strips with fries.
Facing Garcia.
Sockeyes sauce.
That one outside. So it's a 2-1 count now. One guy down. Runner still on second.
I'll get motivated.
Massey gets him to swing and miss there. So that'll be a 2-2 count now. Massey able to get himself back into the count. So it's 2-2, one guy down. Number 40, Evan Massey on the mound, facing his third batter so far. Garcia is 0 for 1 to this point. Massey trying to make him 0 for 2. Takes a look at the guy on second, delivers that one, and Garcia fouls that one straight out of here. So we'll do that again. 2-2 for number 16, Garcia. Garcia DHing today for the competitors. Competitors still only with 1 hit to this point, and it was that double that we just saw from the last batter. So Garcia steps out of the box, readjusts himself before facing Massey's 2-2 pitch. Massey delivers, swing and a miss. Got him swinging that time, so that's the second strikeout of the inning for Massey. 2 guys down, both on strikeouts. Massey feeling good up there at the bump. Looking to get the third out here.
Shortstop number 2, Jack Ingraham.
Now up for the competitors, the shortstop, Jack Ingraham. Ingraham attends the College of Idaho, so this is his home field. Massey, the first pitch of the at-bat, is fouled off. So Massey able to get ahead 0-1 here. Looking to get this guy down. The runner remains on second. Competitors looking to get on the board here. A single could score him from second, but Massey looking to prevent that. 0-1 count. That one outside. Massey lost a little bit of control of that one, so it'll be a 1-1 count now. 2 guys down here in the top of the 4th inning. Massey closing in on 15 pitches here in his outing. That one weakly hit over to second base. Lance Anderson corrals it and makes the play over there to Cason O'Neill. So that'll end the inning. Massey's first inning is a good one. lets that first guy get on base, but then strikes out the next two and creates some weak contact there. So the Sockeyes will remain up 4-0 as they enter the bottom of the fourth, trying to tack on some runs here when we are back in Caldwell, Idaho. So the bottom of the fourth inning here, Sockeyes leading 4-0. Leading off for the Sockeyes is going to be number 3, Lance Anderson. Anderson was able to retire that side with that last play over there at second. That one, strike one to Anderson. So Powers still on the mound for the competitors. Anderson with his second AB of the day. Leaves that one low and away. Anderson will attend Columbia Basin next year, along with a few of his teammates on the Sockeyes. Anderson swings and misses that time. So it's a 1-2 count now, leading off, no guys out. Anderson looking to get going. He's 0 for 1 to this point. Leaves that one low. So now it's a 2-2 count here for Anderson as he faces off against Powers. Powers sitting at 21 pitches thrown. Anderson fouls that one off to extend the AB. So Anderson taps his bat to the plate, looking to get a hit or get on base here. 2-2 count. Swings and misses that time. Powers retires Anderson there. Fastball sped him up there. Wasn't able to make contact with it. So we reapproach the top of the order here. Number 2, Carter Walsh, up for the Sockeyes. Walsh having a good day to this point. He's 1 for 2. That first pitch is going to be down. So Walsh, talked about him a little bit earlier in the innings. He's a utility guy, really can play anywhere, infield or outfield. And when he's called upon, he can throw up there on the bump. His speed is a huge attribute. Puts a ball in play, he's got a good chance of getting on first. We saw it earlier today with that infield single he had. That one inside. Quickly gets himself to a 3-0 count. Looking to reach on a walk here. Powers delivers the 3-0. And that one in the dirt. So Walsh reaches first base. So that's a speedy guy out there for the Sockeyes to potentially hit around. One guy down here. Up to bat, Seth Ryberg. Ryberg reached on a walk, but he has not gotten a hit yet. Looking to get it going here. Walsh over there at first takes his lead. Fresh count here for Ryberg. Taking off is Walsh. Bad throw from the catcher, and he's in there safely. So put that one down as a stolen base for Carter Walsh. Coach Price not hesitating to use his speed for the Sockeyes' advantage. So now you've got a really good hitter up at the plate for the Sockeyes and a really good runner there on second. Walsh looking for something he might have lost. So just like that, the Sockeyes in a spot here to extend this lead further with a guy in scoring position, and not just any guy, a guy with a lot of speed, a guy who can really move over there at second, and a guy who can really hit up at the plate with Ryberg. Ryberg awaits that one outside. Taking a look at that last series a little bit more, the Sockeyes really able to do damage against the Seals in their 4-game series. They batted .282 as a team, tallied up 37 hits. Ryberg, a contributor to that, he was able to tally 2 extra base hits, both of which were hard hit doubles over there to right field. So it's a 2-1 count now for Ryberg. Awaiting the next pitch here from Powers. Powers trying to even up the count, but instead that one spiked in the dirt. The catcher able to stop it from being a problem, as Walsh was anxiously anticipating that one. So it's a 3-1 hitters count now for Ryberg, number 18. Ryberg attending Point Loma Nazarene University in San Diego, California. Walsh dancing around over there at second. Powers going to check on him, but he's back in there in time. Walsh doing a good job to keep headspace here. Powers can't but help think about him over there at second. Ryberg awaiting the 3-1. Fouls that one off. So just like that, it's going to be 3-2 count for Ryberg. One guy down. So a hit or a walk here when we await this next pitch. Powers delivers. Ryberg hits that one back at him off his foot. Ryberg's going to reach first. Walsh rounds third, and he's going to stand up there. Infield single there for Ryberg. Hits that one right off the pitcher, and he can't corral it for a glove. So just like that, Ryberg moves Walsh all the way around for an RBI single. Easily in there. That speed for Walsh is no joke. Able to round third quickly and be in there for a hit. So now, the man of the hour to this point, Ethan He, 2 for 2, looking to get his third hit. They'll check on Ryberg over there at first. Sockeyes able to keep adding on to this lead. 5 runs scored on 6 hits. That one inside to He. Powers still on the mound for the competitors. Takes a glance over there at first. Throws back. That one a close play, but Ryberg is going to be in there in time. Only one game against the Sockeyes here. Competitors will play them only once. So they're not sparing any arms. Activity in the bullpen. He hits that one hard to short, scoops it, gets the out at second, but he's going to turn around, and he'll be in there at second. So you get the force out at second, but he is going to be over there on second on an error, throwing error. Shortstop tried to throw that one over to first for a double play, but that one over the first baseman's head. So a lefty warming up for the competitors in their bullpen
Left fielder, number 20, Ryder.
as Powers approaches slowly but surely 40 pitches. So 2 outs now on that little bit of a wacky play there. Cutlip up now for the Sockeyes. Lets that one go by him. So it's 1-0 here, 2 outs. Cutlip, a guy who can drive in a run easily with his bat. 2 guys down looking to do some damage here. 1-0 count to Cutlip. Cutlip drives that one well over to right field, but Rasmussen able to corral that one for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Sockeyes able to add 1 run there as we enter the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back here with more action from Caldwell, Idaho. Back here in Wolf Field as we enter the top of the 5th inning. Massey only lasted 1 inning before Coach Price elected to put a new guy on the mound. Now on the bump for the Sockeyes, number 45, Malik Harris. Talked about how Massey is a commanding presence up on the mound. Harris fits that description as well. 6'7", 230, matching Massey's frame. Delivers the first pitch of the at-bat. That one in there for a strike as he fouls that one off. Here's somebody that you'll see on the mound as well as in the field. He has a huge arm, and he showed it on that last pitch. That one off speed, swinging for a strike. Harris with a commanding 0-2 lead in this count, looking to put the first guy away. Speeds him up there, but that one's going to be outside for a ball. Sockeyes sitting pretty comfortably here with a 5-0 lead. Harris looking to sit these guys down so we can get the bats back up. That one had him swinging, drop 3rd strike, but it gets away there from Bradshaw, so he's going to reach first. Swing and a miss there, but he's able to reach first base. So Harris unable to get the out there.
Blue Mountain Community College. Second baseman, number 4, Preston Harrison.
Now up for the competitors. Number 4, Braxton Harrison. Harrison playing second base today, attending Blue Mountain Community College. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike from Harris. Nice pitch there. Harrison 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging in his last AB. Harris, another off-speed pitch, but this one low. So it's 1-1 now. Guy on first. Sockeyes looking to potentially roll up 2 guys here with a double play. Harris offers the 1-1 here. That one high. They'll make the appeal over there, and they say he did not go around. So it's 2-1. 2-1 count here. Nobody down. Runner on first for Malik Harris, facing his second batter of the day. Checks on him over there at first. That one nearly gets away from O'Neal, but able to corral that one. Not a lot of movement over there at first base, but checking on him nevertheless. Harris puts his foot back on the rubber as he awaits the 2-1. Kicks the leg and delivers. That one froze him up, so it's 2-2 now on the count, facing Harrison. Harris versus Harrison. Harris delivers. Fouls that one off. So we'll do that one more time. 2-2 count as the runner returns to first. Harris takes a look at the guy on first. Slide steps and pitches. That one low. So it's going to fill that count up 3-2. Still nobody down. Harris looking to get his first out of the game here in the top of the 5th inning. Harris nods and throws. Harrison fouls that one off. That one came in there hot from Harris. Really in control of his fastball early. Harris, a Utah native, will be attending Memphis University this next collegiate season. Delivers that one in. Called for a strike. So backwards K there, striking him out. And that'll be the first out of the inning for the Sockeyes. Malik Harris, with 2 strikeouts on the inning, only 1 out because he reached on a drop third strike. But doing really well today to this point on the mound. Still early, looking to get his second out. Off-speed pitch, sits right where he wants it. In for a strike. So still here in the top of the 5th inning, 1 guy down. Harris delivering that next pitch. In there for a strike. And Harris really looking comfortable up on the bump. That pitch, swing and a miss. Runner goes because nobody covering second. So that's the 3rd strikeout here of the inning for Harris. Still only 2 guys down, but 3 strikeouts nonetheless. So now, facing his 4th batter.
Lassett Community College. Right fielder number 8, Brody Rasmussen.
Harris staring down the next batter. This time, Brooks Rasmussen. Harris, that one up. And that one will be a ball. So it's 2 outs. 1-0 count here. Mound visit here, initiated by the 3rd baseman, Grant Carey. Harris looking good on the bump so far, but we're going to take a little break, take a talk. Competitors desperate for a run here. Still only one hit, but they've got a guy on second base. 2 guys down, however. Harris looking to make it 3. Already struck out 3 guys this inning, looking to strike out potentially his 4th. That one in there for a strike, so he evens the count up 1-1. Harris with his right foot on the rubber, kicks and throws. That one lined straight to Grant Carey. Nice play from third over the head of O'Neal, and they'll say he didn't make the play. Looked to me like O'Neal jumped and caught it and put his foot back on the bag, but they're gonna say that was an error on Grant Carey's part. Nice play by Carey to prevent that ball from getting through, but he couldn't make the play over there at first. Still looked like he made that throw in time, and O'Neal might have touched the bag, but the umpire says that he was safe.
Yes, thank you.
Blue going to take a second to talk over that one. Don't anticipate a change in the call, but we'll see.
Wow.
That ball hit really well over there to Carey. Carey made the throw, but he pulled O'Neal off the bag. O'Neal tried to get his foot back on,
Safe.
and yep, they'll hold that call up at safe. From up here, it looked like he might have been out, but regardless, Harris will have to get that third out of the inning. This time, going to be a little bit more difficult. You've got runners on the corners.
Now batting, attending St. Martin's University.
Now batting,
Number 11,
Kyle Shabbat, the third baseman here for the competitors.
Brody is on. We got on here. Brooks struck out.
That's what happened.
Harris here gets a swing and a miss. 2 guys on, but Harris really does look in control here. Looking to keep that trend going. Oh, 1 count now. 2 guys down. Harris delivers. That one in the dirt for a ball. Runner on third and on first here for the competitors, trying to get their first run of the game across. Harris delivers that next pitch. That one going to be too low to be called a strike, so it'll be a ball. 2-1 count now. Harris looking to regain control of this count. It's 2-1, 2 guys down. That one, heater from Malik Harris. Had the... Wow, that one in there hard. And the batter loses his bat on the swing, trying to catch up to that fastball. So Harris now staring at a 2-2 count to Shabbat. Shabbat a little bit flustered, trying to get the strikeout here. And he does. So 4 strikeouts in 1 inning from Malik Harris. Not something you see every day. Great inning there from Harris coming in out of the bullpen. We'll be right back with the bottom of the 5th inning. Sockeyes back up to bat.
bottom of the fifth inning for the
Back in
Sockeyes.
action here in the bottom of the fifth
Tarleton
inning.
State University.
Powers still on the mound for the competitors.
Third baseman, number 33, Grant Carey.
So Grant Carey steps up to bat for the Sockeyes, leading it off. Carey swings and loses his bat. Might need a little bit of pine tar on these bats. It's the second bat that's flown out of the hand of the batter here. Interesting. And he will elect to put a little bit of tar on that bat. Hopefully that fixes his issue as he re-enters facing an 0-1 count. Carey does have a lot of pop at the plate. Somebody who has a big bat. We've seen him hit a few balls to the wall so far in this Sockeye season. Powers deals that one. Weak hit. Drops in front of the second baseman. It's going to be a close play. And they say he's out over there at first. So a quick out there for Grant Carey. The competitors now with one out. Still no runs on the board. Sockeyes would like to keep adding on to this lead. 5-0 to this point.
Designated hitter, number 23, Grady Daniels.
Now into bat, number 23, Grady Daniels. Daniels watches as ball one goes by. That pitch is going to be in for a strike. So Daniels now sitting at a 1-1 count with one out. Daniels batting .293 on the season for the Sockeyes, having a pretty good season at this point. That one outside. So Daniels awaiting the 2-1 pitch from Powers. That one skied, foul ball. It's going to get out of play. But he reaches over. Was he in play? They say he was. So a nice play there from left field, or from third base. Able to reach over the fence and put the squeeze on that one. Unfortunate out there for Daniels.
Catcher, number 31.
But
Dane
now
Bradshaw.
steps in Dane Bradshaw for the Sockeyes. Bradshaw wearing 31. Find him behind the dish when the Sockeyes are on defense. That one fouled off early. So it's an early 0-1 count here for Bradshaw. Powers wants a new ball over there on the mound. So on deck for the Sockeyes, number 15, Cason O'Neal. Waiting to see if Bradshaw can extend the inning here. Pops that one up. That one will for sure be out of play. Nobody's making a catch on that one. So it'll be strike two there. Powers still going pretty strong here for the competitors. Not a lot of worries up there on the bump. Kind of slowed the Sockeyes down so far. Still got one run in that last inning, but nothing really going here for the Sockeyes, trying to get it going early. And Bradshaw swings, drop third strike, and they will make the play this time over there at third. So that'll be the third out of the inning for the Sockeyes. We will be back with the top of the sixth inning here in Wolffield. So for the top of the 6th inning, we've got yet another pitching change for the Sockeyes. This time in, number 29, Jake Robinson. Robinson attending Columbia Basin College. That first pitch in there for a strike. Robinson, a pitcher who relies pretty heavily on his off-speed stuff, and when he is on, he is really tough to hit, especially when you get those lefty-lefty matchups. He becomes nearly impossible to see. So far on the year, he's only pitched 7.1 innings for the Sockeyes, so not a ton of time compared to some of these other guys. That one fouled off. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now. That one fouled off, walking that one off. Fouled off of his foot. So he'll readjust. Robinson credited with 7 strikeouts on the season to this point. ERA sitting at a 6.1. Leans and tosses that one. They'll appeal over there, and they say he did not go. So that one will be a ball. Really thought about that one. Check swing, but the first base ump said he did not swing. Robinson readjusts himself for the 2-2 offering. That one, no doubt about that, that's a strike. So Robinson gets the first out of the inning via strikeout. Commanding at bat there for Robinson. Looking to do more of the same here as the second batter approaches.
Now batting, pinch hitter number 12, Bo Borowski.
In for the competitors, Bo Borowski, pinch hitting. Wearing number 12 today. Robinson. That one bunted, almost made the diving catch. A lot of play going on there. That one bunted straight into the air. Robinson nearly made a diving catch, but by the time it drops, Bradshaw could not make the throw over there to first, so that'll be a reach on error. Excuse me, infield single. Great effort there from Robinson. Nearly made the play of the game.
Number 16, Mason Garcia.
Now in Mason Garcia. Garcia hitless in this outing. Robinson steps off the rubber. Looks like we might have a little bit of equipment malfunction for the catcher, Dane Bradshaw. Sockeyes still sitting here with that comfortable 5-0 lead here in the top of the 6th inning. Looking to keep this a shutout facing this competitors team. Good pitching performances from everybody involved in the Sockeyes pitching staff. Only allowed 2 hits to this point. Robinson exhales and throws this next pitch. That one gets away from Bradshaw for a ball, but he's able to corral it in time to stop the runner from advancing to second. So Robinson behind in the count, 1-0. Trying to even it up here with this next pitch. Robinson takes a look over at first, throws this next one. Down and away. That sweeping action on all of Robinson's pitches make him so difficult to see, especially when you're a lefty. That one fouled off. Garcia hit that ball well, but it'll be foul. So Robinson now will offer the 2-1 pitch when he's ready. Runner on first. Excuse me, that one outside. So it's a 3-1 count now. Robinson putting his left foot back on that rubber. One guy down. Potential double play here to end the inning for the Sockeyes. Robinson throws that one. Did he go? They say he did. Swords him there, so that's 3-2 now. Full count. Robinson able to get himself back in here. Either a hit or a walk. Or a strikeout here. That one struck him out swinging. Robinson with his second strikeout of the inning. Number 29 feeling pretty good up there. That'll be Robinson's 9th strikeout of the season.
Now batting, attending the College of Idaho.
So now, back up to the
Shortstop,
plate,
number 2, Jack Ingraham.
the shortstop, Jack Ingraham. Ingraham 0 for 2,
First batter struck out.
2 outs. Robinson deals that one. Looping off speed is in there for a strike. Nice pitch there from Jake Robinson. Robinson attended Bora High School in Boise, Idaho. That one popped up shallow right, could be trouble, and it's going to drop right in front of Seth Ryberg. Runner's going to advance to third, so a nice little piece of hitting from number 2, Ingraham. So that'll be only the 3rd hit of the game for the competitors, but it stacks the bases. Runners on the corners for this next batter. Robinson taking his time before he approaches the mound.
Now batting,
Still in control in this inning with 2 guys
attending Pierce
down.
College, number 1,
Now number
Cole
1,
Walker.
Cole Walker, in for the competitors. Robinson takes a look over at the runner at first. Throws that one in for a swinging strike. Robinson trying to prevent the first run of the game for the competitors and get those bats for the Sockeyes back up. Here in the top of the 6th inning, we've got 2 guys down. Jake Robinson on the mound for the Sockeyes. That one in for a strike as well. So 0-2 now. 2 guys down, trying to get that last out of the inning. Jake Robinson hunched over on the mound. Stands himself up before he delivers the 0-2 pitch. Kicks and throws. Close call there, but they're going to say it was outside. So it's a 1-2 count now for Walker. Walker hitless in this outing, but he was reached both times on walks. That pitch off the dirt, so it's going to be a 2-2 count now. Jake Robinson, number 29, his first inning of the game, trying to get out of here without allowing a run. Allowed 1 hit thus far, but with 2 strikeouts to tag along with it. This pitch, 2-2, swing and a miss. Strike out the side, Mr. Robinson. That'll end the top of the 6th inning. We'll re-enter in the bottom of the 6th with the Sockeyes bats back up looking for more. We'll be right back here after this break. So in steps number 15, Cason O'Neill as we lead off
Leading off
the bottom of the 6th inning.
Sockeyes,
Pitching change for the competitors now in Jake Pruitt, the lefty. Be a different matchup than they've seen so far. They've seen 2 righties up to this point. O'Neill hits that one right back at him, and that'll get through for a single. O'Neill, first pitch swinging, and that's an infield single.
Walk, don't run.
Oh, beer batter does it again.
Thank you, Cason. Half price rest for remaining.
So
games.
Cason O'Neill, that'll be his first knock of the game. He's 1 for 3 now. In stepping for the Sockeyes, number 3, Lance Anderson,
Attending Columbia Basin, second base, number 3, Lance Anderson.
the 9-hole hitter attending Columbia Basin. Anderson holding it down at second base for the Sockeyes today as he watches ball 1 go by. So Sockeyes looking to get this inning going early.
Boom chuck one's kind of cool.
Yeah.
O'Neill taking his lead over there at first. Anderson fouls that one off.
Now try that one right here. I can't remember that one.
Next pitch. I got you. The boom shot. That's like that's a little quiet though. Oh, you're volume.
Number 3, Anderson, 0 for 2 on the day, looking to get himself going. Pruitt throws. Anderson fouls that one off as well. So it's a 1-2 count
That's such
when
a
Anderson
PA
elects to
sound.
hit back in, or get back in the box.
Yeah, absolutely.
So O'Neill over there at first. Pruitt on the mound for the competitors. Offers the 1-2. That one inside. So 2-2 now. Pruitt on the mound. Anderson staring down the 2-2 count. Pruitt offers. Anderson flares that one to right field.
Oh, what are you doing, Casey?
But Rasmussen puts the glove on it, and he's out. O'Neill out, going back to first base. So that'll be a double play there for the competitors. O'Neill got off thinking that one might drop, and he couldn't get back in time. So that's a quick 2 outs there for the Sockeyes.
Now batting, attending Northwest Nazarene University. Center fielder, number 2, Carter Walt.
Up for the Sockeyes now, number 2, Carter Walsh. Walsh, 1 for 2 on the day. He was walked in his last appearance, and he got all the way in for a run. Watches ball 1 go by. So 2 outs now. Trying to get something going as we enter the top of the order.
Said if I didn't hang out with you because I was sitting on the phone, then
Pruitt throws that one low. So 2-0 count with 2 outs for number 2. A lot of 2s on that scoreboard up there. Pruitt throws that one in for a strike. A little sweeping action to that pitch, but it's in for a strike. So it's 2-1 now with 2 outs here. Jake Pruitt elects to offer the 2-1. That one popped up, drifting away from the center fielder, but he puts the squeeze on it, so Rasmussen gets the 3rd out of the inning here. The competitors will be back up as we enter the top of the 7th inning. We'll be right back with more action as the Sockeyes re-enter on defense. Entering the top of the 7th inning here at Wolf Field. The local time is 9:03 p.m. This game going by pretty quickly. Sockeyes bring in another arm from the bullpen. This time it's number 34, Ethan Gardner. Gardner, a guy who can play in the outfield and throw. When he is on the bump, you quickly notice how hard he can throw. He's got a ton of velo up there on the bump. We'll look to see that as we enter this top of the 7th inning.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning for the competitors attending Blue Mountain Community College.
So now in the bottom of the order here for the competitors, up number 4, Braxton Harrison. Gardner's pitched a total of 4 innings here on the season for the Sockeyes. Fires that one in there, and there you see that velocity I was talking about before he started. He and his brother, who's also on the Sockeyes, Dylan Gardner, they both have really strong arms up there on the bump, and there he is, tardy on that swing. Quickly ahead of the count 0-2. Both of those guys sit low 90s, and can reach up to 94. That one just outside. 3 fast pitches here from Gardner. 1-2 count here. That one spiked in the dirt, but stopped by the catcher, so it's going to be 2-2 now. Gardner struck out 8 batters thus far on the season with an ERA of just 2.2. Throws that one in there for strike 3, froze him up. Harrison strikes out again. Still hitless on the night. And Gardner, with a really good first at-bat there, able to get him out there in 5 pitches via strikeout. So tally that one down. So make that 9 strikeouts on the year for Gardner. That pitch for him. Outside. Next offering, fouled off. So even that count up 1-1, 1 out. Number 34 on the mound for the Sockeyes. Gardner transitions from center and right field oftentimes. That one spiked in the dirt. Got away from him a little bit there. Sure glove when he's out there in the field as well. He's got a ton of speed, able to track down baseballs extremely well. Definitely somebody who, going forward, you'll see out there, whether it be in center or in right field. That one grounded over to Anderson at second. Anderson able to take care of him there. Gets it to O'Neal with no problem for the second out of the inning. Sockeyes 2 down now. Gardner making quick work of those past 2 batters, looking to do the same here with the third guy.
Right fielder, number 8, Brody.
Right fielder Brody Rasmussen up to bat for the competitors. Competitors still scoreless in this game. Gardner spikes that one in the dirt for ball 1. So Rasmussen will re-enter the box with a 1-0 count. 2 guys down here for Gardner. Looking to get that third out. Kicks and pitches. In for a strike there. The fast stuff working pretty well here for Gardner early. See what he elects to go to this time. Goes back to it, but that one's outside. So it's 2-1 now for Rasmussen. Rasmussen hitless on the night. Fouls that one off straight into the Sockeye dugout. 2-2 count now with 2 outs for the right fielder Rasmussen. Gardner still on the bump. He's going to take a step off before he re-approaches. Gardner thrown 13 pitches thus far in this inning. Kicks and throws. That one spiked well in front of the catcher, but able to be stopped. So it'll be a full count now, 3-2. 2 outs still. Rasmussen looking to get his first knock. Gardner winds and throws. That one fouled off. So we'll do it one more time. 3-2 count. Gardner trying to get 3 up, 3 down here. If he can take care of Rasmussen. Gardner takes a look at the catcher, agrees with the pitch, winds and throws. Hit right to Anderson, and he's going to catch it for the 3rd out of the inning. So a busy day for Anderson over there at second base, but he takes care of business. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning as we enter the bottom of the 7th inning here for the Sockeyes. Sockeyes still holding on to that 5-0 lead as we welcome you back for the bottom of the 7th. Back here in Wolf Field, bottom of the 7th inning here for the Sockeyes. Seth Ryberg, number 18, steps in the box. Ryberg 1 for 2 on the day as he watches that first one go for a ball. .1-0 pitch offered. Pruitt still on the mound here for the competitors. That one inside, but they call for a strike. So Pruitt staring down Ryberg here. Ryberg, as previously stated, is 1 for 2 on the day, looking to extend that to 2-3 here. Swings, that one chopped over to second. Grabbed, but close play. They say he's out. Nearly legs that one out, but Ryberg out by half a step. So that's the first out here in the bottom of the 7th inning for the Sockeyes. Now back up, attending Utah Tech University, number 22, Ethan He. He having a great game for himself, 2 for 3 on the night. Looking to extend that to a possible 3 for 4. Pruitt, the first lefty he'll see of the night. Showed bunt but pulled back. That one a ball. One guy down here. It's 1-0. The count.
Oh my god. What? Don't just shoot the hell out of me.
Ethan He just fouled that one off. So it's a 1-1 count now.
Like right here? It's like by that. It's by that computer. Oh, yeah.
So Ethan He steps out of the box, re-enters. Looking at a 1-1 count here. Sun's really starting to set here in Caldwell, Idaho. Lights coming on. That pitch outside. He thought about it, but he's going to leave that one out for a ball. So it's 2-1 now. 1 out. Ethan He playing shortstop today for the Sockeyes. Leaves that one. So it's going to be a 3-1 hitters count here for He. Pruitt still under 20 pitches here thrown. Sockeyes trying to make him work here. He working this count. Leaves that one, so take your base. Ethan He's going to reach on a walk. Continuing a great day at the plate for him. So one guy down, one guy on. In stepping for the Sockeyes.
Now batting.
The left fielder, number 20, Ryder Cutlip. Cutlip 1 for 2 on the day thus far. Got a guy on first trying to move around. Cutlip steps back in. Cutlip committed to Gonzaga University. Will be graduating 2024 and then attending Gonzaga. That one outside. Sockeyes scoreless the past 2 innings, looking to change that. Checks on He over there at first, nothing doing for him. Sockeyes haven't been overly aggressive in terms of base running today. Had their fair share of stolen bases when need be, but nothing too crazy. Pruitt delivers that next pitch. That one inside. Cutlip had to take a step back there. When he chooses to, he will re-enter the box, facing 2-0 count. Looking to get the Sockeyes offense going back, jump-started, you might say. So 2-1 for Ryder Cutlip. Cutlip, back-to-back state champion at Owyhee High School. Done his fair share of winning, and it's translated over to the Sockeyes. Cutlip watches that one outside, so it's a 3-1 count now. Sockeyes doing a good job here in this inning to really work this guy on the mound. Second time that they've had a chance to walk a guy here. So it's 3-1, one guy down. Cutlip awaits the pitch from Pruitt. That one called for a strike, catches the outside black of the strike zone. Cutlip steps out, adjusts himself before re-entering the box. This pitch from Pruitt, swung on and fouled straight towards the Sockeye dugout. So when he steps back in, we will do it all over again. 3-2 count, full count for the lefty, Ryder Cutlip. Lefty-lefty matchup here for Pruitt in his favor, but Cutlip somebody not easy to put down. That pitch outside, so Cutlip will take his base there. 2 guys on, 2 walks. Pruitt struggling a little bit up on the bump here in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting.
Some activity in that competitor's bullpen yet again.
State University.
Now in for the Sockeyes.
Carey.
Attending Tarleton State University, Grant Carey. Carey's 0 for 3, trying to get himself going a little bit. Big power hitter. He's one of the few Sockeyes to hit a ball out of the park. That one flied into right field. Caught by Rasmussen. He thought about going. He got caught looking, and he's tagged out. Had his foot off of the bag at second, so that's a quick 2 outs. Unfortunate double play there. Sockeyes will be retired. That'll end the bottom of the 7th we will enter the top of the 8th inning when we're back here.
That'll do it for the
Competitors will be
Sockeyes.
back up to hit.
No runs, no hits.
We'll be right back after this
No
break.
competitive errors.
Here in the top of the 8th inning, the Sockeyes continuing their trend of switching pitchers every inning. In now for the Sockeyes is number 14, Braden Walls.
Leading off the top
Walls
of
will
the
be
inning.
attending Columbia Basin in this next season.
Third baseman, number 11, Kyle Shadow.
Walls pitched a total of 10 innings thus far for the Sockeyes. 14 Ks, so another guy to look out for. Able to create some swings and misses, so something to definitely look out for as he starts off ahead 0-1. Rocks and throws this time. In for a strike. Braden Walls just recently graduated from Timberline High School, where he played his final high school season. That throw popped him up right into the glove of Seth Ryberg. Puts the squeeze on it for the first out of the inning. Braden Walls doing his job early here, creating some fly balls there. Ryberg able to comfortably sit underneath that one.
Blue Mountain Community College. Left fielder, number 17, Davis Ozzie.
So the sun all but set here in Caldwell, Idaho. As the local time is right around 9:30. That one in for a strike. Temperature dropped a little bit to a still comfortable 75 degrees. That pitch in there for a ball. So it's a 1-1 count. One guy down. Braden Walls rocks, throws the 1-1. That one just missed. So it's 2-1 now for the pitcher Braden Walls. Appeal over there. They'll say he did go on that time. Tried to check his swing, but instead it'll be a strike. 2-2 count now. Walls with the chance to get out his second batter of the inning. That one's spiked in the dirt. So it's going to be a full count now. Walls readjusts himself, puts that left foot back on the rubber. Rocks throws the 3-2. That one hit weakly over to Ethan. He picked off by Carey. Fired in there. Close play, but they call him out. Nice play there from Carey. Ball was hit weakly over to He, but Carey comes in out of nowhere, gets that one, and fires it over there to Kason O'Neal for the second out of the inning. Nice infield play there from the Sockeyes. So Braden Walls will re-enter, steps on the mound. Clean count, throws that one in for a strike. Walls looking good up there on the mound in his first inning of action. Infield staying the same for the Sockeyes in terms of personnel as Walls throws that one outside. The most change we've seen from the Sockeyes has been at the pitcher's spot. We've seen our fair share of arms today, and they've all done very well. Competitors still only with 3 hits. That one pops straight up to the first baseman, Kason O'Neal. Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. Third out of the inning. Quick 3-up, 3-down there for Braden Walls. Nice showing of pitching there. The Sockeyes will be back in action here in the bottom of the 8th inning, trying to add on a few runs and hold on to this 5-0 lead. We'll be right back. Leading off in the bottom of the 8th inning for the Sockeyes. Pinch hitter making his first appearance of the day, number 9, Hunter Christensen. That one hit well, gets through past the second baseman. Christensen, first pitch swinging. gets himself on first base, so the Sockeyes get going early here.
There was a pitching change for the competitors. Now on the mound attending Oklahoma City University, number 14, Connor Ferguson.
In for the competitors, they did make one last pitching change.
Now batting, attending Oregon Tech, the catcher, number 31, Dane Bradshaw.
Now up for the Sockeyes, number 31, Dane Bradshaw. And they'll check on number 9, Christensen over there. Now on the mound is Ferguson for the competitors. Bradshaw, 1 for 2 on the night. Looking to get this run total up for the Sockeyes. That one swung on and fouled off. So he'll re-enter the box with a 2-0 count. Excuse me, 1-0 count. Checks on Christensen. Close play, but he'll be back in time. Number 31 standing in the box, looking at the 0-1 pitch. Delivered. Inside. Stands and watches that one for a 1-1 count. So nobody down here for the Sockeyes. One guy on. Still with a healthy 5-0 lead, but I'm sure Coach Price wouldn't mind extending that by a few runs. That one in the dirt there. So it'll be a 2-1 count now for number 31. Popped up, Bradshaw. That one drifting towards foul territory, but there's a guy under it, and he makes a grab. So the competitors get their first out of the inning with the foul ball popped up. But the third baseman was able to corral it and make a grab.
Now batting, attending the College of Southern Idaho, first baseman, number 15, Jason O'Neill.
So now up for the Sockeyes, number 15, Kason O'Neill. O'Neill in here with a 1-out, 1 guy on situation. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Looking to put that batting average up to 500. Hits that one well, going back to the center fielder, but he puts the squeeze on it. So Christensen will have to retreat back to first. Sounded from up here like he got all of that baseball, but the center fielder able to make the play on it. So that's the second out here in the bottom of the 8th inning for the Sockeyes.
Now batting, attending Columbia Basin, second baseman, number 3.
Now the
Lance
9-hole hitter
Anderson.
for the Sockeyes, up to bat, number 3, Lance Anderson. Ferguson spikes that one in the dirt, so it's a 1-0 count now, 2 outs.
Oh, yeah.
Anderson still hitless in this outing. Really quick pick move from Ferguson. Christensen needs to stay close to that first base. That one outside. So the second baseman up at the plate for the Sockeyes. Swings and misses on that one. Only the first strike of the AB. Shaking his head at that one. Thought that was the pitch he was going to drive, but couldn't get on that one in time. So 2 outs here. Looking for a little magic here. That one inside for a strike. 2-2 count now. Little mishap there. Trying to get the ball back to the catcher, or back to the pitcher rather. So potentially the last out that the Sockeyes will have at the plate. Anderson swings, drop third strike. Catcher throws it over to first. Bad throw, though. Trying to advance all the way to third, but he's tagged out at third. So a mistake from the competitors allows that to be a reach from Anderson, but he tried to get greedy there and get that third base, and Christensen was caught. So 2 outs, turns into 3, and the Sockeyes are going to be done with the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll enter back in the top of the 9th with the Sockeyes a chance to close it out and send everybody home happy. We'll be right back. Here in the top of the 9th inning, the Sockeyes giving the closing opportunity to a new guy, number 32, Wade Duncan. Duncan, a native of California, pitching at Northwest Nazarene University. That first pitch inside.
Now batting, attending University of Texas at Dallas, designated hitter, number 16, Mason Garcia.
So Garcia up to bat here for the competitors. That pitch also inside. Duncan still trying to get a little bit of a feel for it early. Duncan to this point has been very good for the Sockeyes. That one weakly hit over third baseman. Grant Carey can't cleanly corral that one, so he'll reach first base on an infield single. Error, rather. Carey couldn't quite make that play. So there's a guy on first now. New batter here for the pitcher, Wade Duncan.
Shortstop, number 2, Jack.
Duncan has pitched 7 innings thus far for the Sockeyes. Throws that one, finds the strike zone this time. He's credited with 9 strikeouts and an ERA of 1.2, one of the best on the Sockeyes roster. That one hit over to He. He's going to try and roll 2. Gets Anderson, gets it to O'Neal, but not quite in time. So they'll get the out at second base. Couldn't quite get it to Anderson in time, but the first out of the inning nonetheless.
Now batting, attending Pierce College.
So the Sockeyes
Cole Walker.
will only play this competitors team once. It's not a series as we've seen in the past. They will then move on to play a new team in the competitors league. That ball swung on and missed. They will play the Potatoes in their next game tomorrow at the same time. Duncan. Strike 2. Sockeyes looking to close this one out to get their 3rd win in a row. Call that one low. The crowd here in Wolf Field not too happy about that call. Bidwell sets up behind the dish, catches that one for strike 3. See ya later. Duncan gets his 2nd out of the inning, trying to complete this one and send the Sockeyes home with the W. And now batting for the Competitors, number 4, second baseman Braxton Harrison. Harrison 0 for 3. Still looking for his first hit of the game as he watches strike 1 go by. That one high. So it's a 1-1 count now here for Harrison. Looking to see if he can extend this game for the Competitors. Sockeyes still holding on to this 5-0 lead. Discrepancy in the hits column noticeable as that one in for strike 2. The Sockeyes have 8 hits to the Competitors 4. 1 pitch away, 1 out away here for the Sockeyes, trying to get their 3rd win in a row and beat this Competitors team. Leaves that one low for a ball. So the 2-2 offering in there for a strike, and that's the game. Sockeyes get the win 5-0 against the Competitors. Wade Duncan gets him going, looking.
That'll end your contest, folks.
Great win here for the Sockeyes in Wolf Field on a Friday night. They'll be back in action tomorrow at the same time, 7:05. Sockeyes 5, Competitors 0. We will see you guys tomorrow night back at Wolf Field. Thank you all for tuning in.